In this video, we're going to learn English words in the supermarket naturally and easily. Listen to me, copy me, and let's learn some new words. This here is an aisle. You can see the aisle sign above. Look, there is another aisle. This is an aisle. There is an aisle. This is the hygiene aisle. Look at this. This is an air freshener. This liquid, it squirts. The liquid squirts into the air and it makes it smell great. We have shower cleaner. This is shower cleaner. You squirt the shower cleaner out of the nozzle. You squirt the shower cleaner out of the nozzle and the liquid goes through the tube. It goes through the tube and it squirts out the nozzle. Now, here we have toilet cleaner. It cleans the toilet. It disinfects the toilet. When you disinfect, you kill bacteria. You kill the little creatures. Toilet cleaner. This is another type of air freshener. We press on the button and it sprays out of the canister. This metal thing is a canister. The air freshener is in this canister. These are all canisters. So, further along in the aisle, let's walk further down the aisle and we can see some shoe shiner. This is called shoe shiner. You rub it on your shoes. You rub it on your shoes and it shines. They shine. These shoes are shining. You see the white? They are shining. Shoe shiner. Over here, we have an assortment, a group of different cleaning cloths. An assortment of cleaning cloths. We can use some gloves. We can use some gloves and clean with this assortment of cleaning cloths. This cleaning cloth has a pattern of cupcakes. It has a pattern of cupcakes, and this one has a pattern of different kitchen utensils. These kitchen objects for cooking, we call them utensils. For example, we have a fork, spatula, pot. These are all utensils. These objects are for bathroom hygiene. Over here, we have a plunger. We can plunge. Plunge with the plunger. It has a wooden handle. This here is a toilet brush. It has a plastic handle. A toilet brush. We scrub the toilet with the toilet brush and it becomes nice and clean and shiny. Now this here is a mop. We take our mop and we dunk it in the bucket of water. This here is a bucket of water. We take the mop and we dunk. We dunk into the bucket. And then we can mop the floor. We mop the floor with a mop. Over here we have an assortment of dustpans. These here are dustpans. We take a brush, and we brush into the dustpan. We can collect dust in the dustpan. All the dirt, all the dust on the floor, we collect it, we gather it into the dustpan. Some various brushes. These are the brushes that we can use to gather dust into the dustpans we saw earlier down there. We can sweep. We sweep with these. These are not just any brushes. These are brooms. These are brooms. Brooms are large brushes, all right? A brush is anything with these. A brush is anything that has these poking out, these straw-looking things. For example, paintbrush. Paintbrush has these, but this specific brush is a broom. These are brooms, and they are very colorful. Now we've reached the end of the aisle. So let's see what we can find in the next aisle. It seems like there are various papers. Looks like serviettes. These are serviettes. When you eat, you take a serviette to clean your hands. And opposite the serviettes, the speaker is blasting. The speaker is blasting. She's making an announcement. So, this is toilet paper. This is toilet paper. We use it to clean ourselves in the bathroom. The toilet paper comes in large packs. This is a pack of toilet paper. This is a pack. So now I'm walking through the aisle, looking at all the various papers. I'm looking at all the various papers, and now I'm going to investigate. I'm going to investigate a little closer. I'm investigating. I'm taking a close look. When you investigate, you want to learn more. So now I'm going to inspect, take a very close look at the writing here. When you look really close, you are inspecting. I am inspecting the camera. Take a look at this puppy. He is chewing, he's chewing on the toilet roll. This is toilet paper, and this is the toilet roll. This little puppy is chewing with his mouth. Now let's take a look at this puppy. This puppy is pawing. See, he's doing like that. He's pawing on the sheet of toilet paper. He's standing on it, and he's leaving little paw prints, and he's pawing on the toilet paper. We have a large pack of toilet paper, and for some reason, the little girl is hugging. She's hugging the toilet paper. I don't know anyone that hugs toilet paper to their head, but this little girl does. So now it seems that we've reached the pet food section. See how there is a group of various pet foods? When there is many of the same kind of thing, we can call it a section. So this here is the toilet paper section. There is a lot of toilet paper. And down there would be what looks like a cooking section. Let's go take a look. We are gonna go take a look. There is a bundle. This pan and spatula, you buy it together as a bundle. When you buy 2 things, 3 things, or many things together, it's called a bundle. Let's try to find another bundle. I found another bundle. You buy these together. You see, they come together. You cannot buy them separately. You cannot buy them separately. You have to buy the bundle together. These are bundles, all right? Check these out. These here are coolers, really large coolers. They keep the drinks cool. And you'll see that they are branded. See how they have the Coca-Cola logo? These coolers are branded. You can get lots of Coke. There's many rows of Coca-Cola. It's the Coca-Cola section. Okay, so this here is an advertisement. You see, this guy, they're showing something. They want you to scan the barcode. That's a barcode. This is an advertisement. They're advertising something. So here we have some spray bottles. Some little spray bottles, and you can spray. And beside the spray bottles, we have some kitchen sponges, which we can scrub with. We scrub with the kitchen sponges. Alright? More mops, right? Lots of mops. Remember the dustpan. And then, look at this. Oh. Some brooms, and brushes, alright? This is a brush. This is a brush. These are brushes. To keep babies clean, we put a apron on them. But for a baby, we call it a bib. Usually we call these bibs. But you can find these for adults as well, and those are aprons. But for a baby, we call it a bib. A bib. Alright? So, many aprons or bibs. Further down, some brushes. Some more brushes. Various kinds of brushes. So check this out. Colgate is a brand, and they make toothpaste. This is the toothpaste section. We also have mouthwash. We rinse our mouth with mouthwash. That was a little sus. Anyway, toothbrush. I brush my teeth with the toothbrush, and there are various kinds of toothbrush here, right? We can get various different colors. There is an assortment of different toothbrush. A little further down from the toothbrush and toothpaste, we have some body spray, right? Deodorant. This is deodorant. I spray it out the nozzle all over my body, right? All over my body. I spray the deodorant on myself. There's also roll-on. You don't spray roll-on. You roll it on. So you can choose the deodorant that you like. So now we've reached the shampoo section. There's various shampoos and conditioners. I put the shampoo, I squirt shampoo on my hair, and I rinse. I rinse the shampoo so I can clean my hair. There's various shampoos. Various kinds of shampoos. Over here, we have some hair dye. You put hair dye in your hair, and you can change the color. So we can be a brunette, right? We can be a blonde. We can have gray hair. You put the hair dye in your hair, and you can change from brown to blonde or blonde to brown. You can switch. You can switch colors. We have some detergent. We can clean our clothes with detergent. It makes our clothes fresh, which means like new and smelling good. There's different products. You see, all the things we can buy are products. These are all products in the aisle. That little boy is bouncing a ball, and they're running down the aisle. Look at that. This detergent is biodegradable. Let's stretch that out. I'm stretching it out. This detergent is biodegradable. It means if it goes into the environment, it can break. It can break down. It's biodegradable. It can be broken down by nature. Aha, check it out. we have a packet of gloves. A packet. This here is a packet, and these are packets of gloves. And these are packets of toilet fresheners. You put them in the toilet and it just keeps them clean. It freshens them, it cleans them, right? So, gloves and a toilet freshener. I'm walking through another hygiene aisle, and I think it's time to say goodbye. So tell me, what would you like to see in the next video? Please like and subscribe. I'd love to see you again. Bye bye.